I got another diag here for you today. Just figured I'd show some of you guys. This car came in with battery light on. Car died on them coming in. I got a p0625 field F terminal circuit low. That code doesn't come up, but I just searched Alternator to get you this now. The RC terminal and the L1 terminal is not on this diagram, but this white wire is a fuse wire that's hot at all times. I'll show you that in a second. And then we've got two wires here. It does not tell me which one is which. Like here, it doesn't tell you wire colors, which is fine, and for some reason the wiring diagram is not pulling up on here. But you can just do some detective work. The RC1 is supposed to be pin 2, but there's only 3 pins, so it's the one in the middle. That should have a square wave, which I do, and I'll show you. Yeah. So I got 12 volts right now. I'm gonna go start it. You can see that I'm on the middle wire. Give it a classic reach around. Oh, call me a liar. Fix my back probe. There we go. So you can see that I got a good square wave. Looks like it's supposed to be a 12 to 0 volt square wave. Does not mention here what it should be, but it would be kind of odd for it to be perfectly the wrong amplitude square wave, especially since I believe this is all off of frequency, which basically is the more time it is on, or more time the voltage is high, the more it wants it on, and the more it's low, you know, vice versa. So re-stick that white wire, which is the top one. Fix my back probe. Come on, girl. Get your ass in there. It's not working. I did check this with the car off. There we go. Finally got the back probe to work. You can see I got 12 volts there. And with my test light here, I'll show you that the light bulb lights, because that's where she's connected. And then the last one is this one. And there is nothing here. I didn't get it clear what it wants. Ooh, that's totally the wrong screen. What it wanted on that terminal. It should be 12 volts with the alternator running. There's no voltage. Yeah, check for a short to ground, so let me make sure that there's voltage on that terminal. It doesn't say anything about a square wave, so there should be something there, and I got 0, 0, but I could just have the crappy back probe. Come on, girl, get in there. Alright, I'll have to pause you guys. Possibly put a piercing probe on here to make sure that I am getting good connection on that wire, because I do not have voltage on that wire. So I'm gonna pause this and I'll do a little more digging and I'll fill you in. Okay, a little more of an update. Obviously I should have read a little more, because this is the output from the alternator to the PCM. I don't know why I didn't get that right away. So if there's 12 volts, that means that the alternator is telling the PCM that there is voltage, which obviously we don't have. Turn that off so I don't get flagged. So the next step is to make sure it wasn't shorted to ground. I also wanted to make sure my back probe wasn't a problem. Obviously there was a nice spot right here to pierce, and I'll be able to put some liquid electrical tape. I just got the ohm meter here. If I touch this here and check my leads, pretty much 0. I go over here to the battery ground, and I've got open circuit. So some of you might hate that for a short to ground, but even the slightest short to ground should show me some sort of resistance, either it's in the kilo ohms or mega ohms. You probably want to wait a little bit till the computer goes to sleep, because this is a computer grounded circuit, so it should just be straight to ground. There shouldn't be any issues. But why put a load on something that's not a load circuit? It's a voltage circuit. It's just a confirmation circuit. All these 3 wires are good now. I know all of them are good. The last thing you want to do, especially the way that this thing looks right here, see that green and crusty, is you need to do a load drop, voltage drop test from the positive here, this stud, not the nut, not this eye loop, from this stud to this battery terminal. And the same thing with the negative. You want to do from the negative battery post, not this, the negative battery post, to the alternator case ground. And what I usually do is I put ground here and then positive there to make sure I have 12 volts, to make sure that this crap isn't giving me a false reading, and then I'll switch it over and vice versa, and I'll do it a couple of times for redundancy. You can see right here how crappy this is, so this is probably going to be a problem in the future, but right now it's not his problem, and this thing's kind of a toilet, so we're not going to be touching that till it's time to touch it. This alternator is no good. It's a Duralast unit, if you care, and that's how you check a smart charging alternator on their here Mazda. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.